Hello everyone, welcome to Teshi Media once again. I want to try to cook a vegetable sauce, but I'm not cooking the dry one. I'm not cooking a for real. I want to speak you. I'm not cooking a for real, so I'm cooking egusi soup with a little bit of spinach. So this is my spinach, this is my cow skin, pomo, and this is my fried turkey, and that is my dry fish. As you can see, my dry fish, this is my dry fish, and this is my pot, and this is my cooked pepper, because I love cooking my pepper like let it dry so that my frying will not take long. So, and that is my egusi melon, and I'm going to use a red oil for this cooking. I'm using a red oil, which is this is my red oil, very red, and yeah, this is inside, so I'm using this. I prefer this plastic red oil so that you can use your spoon to take what you want. So now I'm about to start, and we continue again. So I just need to show the starting, the beginning, and this is my Maggi cube that I'm using. This is my Maggi cube. Maybe I use one or one and they have to depend how I need it. So I'm using, and this is also my salt. And optional. I love optional, so I need to just call it optional because I won't lie, that is what I like. I will show everything I use. So I like using curry. Number one, people use curry for just stew, but for me I love using curry. So thyme is also good in vegetable soup. Optional, so I'm not saying you should use it. That is not the proper way. So people don't use it, but when I say optional, I love it. So it's for me, and I love it. I love the taste, the smell, and everything. So I'm using this two things, and this is all what I need for my eforo. But I will also show my local beans. So this is my local beans. I used to buy it from Nigeria. Very clean, no found nothing. So I've washed it. Normally I put it in the freezer. So that is it. This is all what I need for my vegetable egusi soup. So now my cooking, I supposed to show you my cutting onions, my chopping onions. So I use scissors to cut my onions because I don't really like onions, but onions is very good for the body and it's good to cook, the smell and everything. So we need to use it. It's not optional, you must use it. So that is it. First thing I normally do, I'll fry a little bit my egusi, but it's not egusi like, it's not a for real. Let me say it like that. So now I'm frying it. As you can see, I'm frying my egusi, and I will put the local beans inside. For me, I fry my local beans together with my egusi. So I'm putting the local beans inside, but some people can put it after when the food is done. I fry it, but not for long, because when you fry the egusi for long, it's not good. Because you know, normally egusi, when the egusi is not done, and some people eat it, then that person will purge. Like someone like me, when the egusi is not done, you just cook egusi, everything boom 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 put together. You can have a running stomach. It can make you purge. So for now, I think it's almost 5 minutes frying the egusi. For me, it's a little bit okay because I'm not cooking it for real, as I said. So now I need to put the pepper in. So now I think it's ready. It's ready for me to put the other thing inside. As I said, I'm not cooking a for real. So now the next one is this, the Maggi cube. I think I'm using 2 or 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 or 2. So now I put the spinach inside before putting the other things, and the meat water will go inside now because the spinach is very soft. Normally I don't do this, I put it after, but I see that mixing the spinach with the sauce, you need to be turning up and down, up and down, up and down. So the spinach is okay now. Now it's okay. The food is almost done. I won't lie to you, I'm doing pause and continue. So don't think that I cook pot of soup for 4 minutes. No. So I don't want it to be too long. So that is it. And the pepper is already done before using it. So I just wait for a little bit. for everything to fry together. Then I continue my cooking. So I'm back again. So this is it, how it look like. So you can see you have a little bit of oil on it. So I need to put the pomo. I think I'm using all the pomo today. Then I try to put some of the spinach because the fish is a lot. The dry fish needs the space. Normally I always take out the head of the dry fish to cook my pepper soup if I want to cook pepper soup. So yeah. I'm not using all. As I said, I normally used to boil a lot of things, want to put in one pot of soup, and it's not working like that. So the fish is a lot. As I said, you can see the fish is really a lot. So I just need to turn it from up to down. So this is how the sauce look like. As you can see, this is how it look like. I'm not cooking a foro, but it's almost like a foro. You can see. Yeah, there's local beans there, and only what I've not put is dry crayfish. So I need to put it now. So you can cover it for me. Thank you. So now I need to put the blend crayfish. So when you don't have, we in Europe here, especially in Luxembourg, it's very expensive. I don't buy my things here. I can buy in Belgium, but not like blend crayfish. I normally buy that in Africa, Ogbolo, Egusi from Africa, because also in Belgium it's expensive. That is it. So my food is almost ready. I don't know how people used to cook their own very white, or maybe with vegetable oil. So this is my egusi. This is how it look. It's not white. No, this is how it looks. So now I finish. I don't want to put the raw egusi. When you want it white, you can put a little bit of blend the egusi, turn it there. But it's for my stomach. It's not really good. It's not advisable. It's advisable to fry your egusi before starting cooking. Anyhow, my egusi is almost done. At least I use almost 1 hour to cook it. So I'm doing pause. So that is it. It's almost done, and after when I dish it, you will see how it look like. So now I'm making pounded yam. This kind of pounded yam we normally buy here, and this is it. That is what I use. So it's pounded yam, but it's not 100%. You can feel the smell of potato inside. They are the ones that know what they miss anyway. That is what we are eating in Europe. What can we do? Nothing we can do. And I also like to discuss, if I'm cooking, about very dark man. I don't like how people are mocking him. Why are they mocking him? About his mother, that he have money, people are gifting him, and he's collecting money from YouTube, TikTok, all social media. Voila, that is true. But you know what he's doing with his money? Charity. And the mother loves children. The mother loves to still be a teacher. And that is nobody's business. Because to be a teacher in where I'm living in Luxembourg, teachers have one of the biggest pay. They pay them well. They pay them very good. Some teachers can take money more than banker, and go and Google Luxembourg. Banker receive a lot. So for me to say some teacher receive more than a banker, almost the same. But in our country, they don't appreciate teachers, and that is very bad of them, because teachers are the one that make doctors. They are the one that make not nurses. No. Doctors, even nurses, they are the one that make nurses. Nurses is from earth, like earth part of like earth side, Nurses in Europe is hot cake. In UK, in America, to be a nurse is not easy job. So they are the ones that make lawyers, doctors, engineer. A lot. What do you want to talk about? A lot. Teachers are there to make these things. So why are they mocking the guy? The mother is a teacher. He loves to work. Like someone like me, I can stop working for now, but I continue working. At my age, I continue going 60. It's not easy. So I continue working. And for me to work, my work is like exercise for me. So Someone will tell me, why don't you stop? Why don't you do this? No, it's not like that. You don't stop. If you want, stop. If you know it's not good for your health, then you can stop. But when you think you can manage it, because staying at home without going to work, if I have my congee, I stay at home, and even summertime I don't sweat. And it's very good to sweat, to burn your fat, to burn. If you have a cholesterol, if you have a diabetes, if you have you need to move your body. Movement of the body is very, very important. Just don't eat and sit down. Walk in your apartment, sit down from your room to your parlor, from parlor to your room to go and sleep. It's not good for the health. So that is what I think. You just need to do something. What you love most, do it. I don't understand why Nigerians they are like this. The woman is still working, don't depend on his son, and so what? He loves to be a teacher, he loves children, he loves to go to his work, he don't depend on his children, and so what? Anyways, my soup is ready. I've already off the gas, and it lasts for 1 hour. 1 hour, because all my things is already ready. But if I'm cooking, like I need to boil my meat, this meat is already boiled, cooked and fried, so my common is already cooked. Then my dry fish, my pepper is already cooked dry. So what else did I need? Even less than 1 hour I finished cooking. That is how I cook. I don't like coming to the kitchen stressing myself, so I will almost do half part of the cooking before starting to do my cooking. I do all my food like that. I don't blog, let me blog when I'm starting washing the meat, put it in a pot. I don't do that. So you just see the meat, see everything, and everything is already ready. Put them together in the pot and come to the soup. And that is me. So my soup is ready. Egusi soup. So the other thing I call optional is optional. You don't need to put that if you don't want. And this is my pounded yam. It's almost ready. After turning it, I like to steam all my swallow, semo, pounded yam, even amala. You do that. So you just load the gas a little bit and turn it. I'll call my son to come and turn it because it's the one that is making it. To turn it up, because the done is already done, you need to turn it. So that is it. Bye bye. Then I show again, not bye bye. Sorry, I need to show the finishing of the soup, putting it in a plate, and then come and enjoy with me. So this is the finishing, how the egusi soup look like. As I said, it's not a porridge, it's egusi soup, and that is the pounded yam. So enjoy with me. Bye bye.